What is going on? I'm zmoT. Busy, fun times this time of year. Only 4 days until... I need to figure out something for Christmas, I suppose. If you have any suggestions of what I can do for a Christmas video / stream, just a heads up, it won't be a stream. I'll be at the in-laws. Let me know. Always open to ideas and suggestions, challenges, all of that sort of stuff. The last couple years have been dropping diamonds and intel on everyone on my map. That's not something you need to watch, though. That is not exciting at all. So we're just looking around for some diamonds. Have not been raided in a long while. We're now at 6 days. That's why my goal is completely full. VP is getting lower by the day, down to 235. I've got a little sound clip for you I'll play in a moment after we take care of a couple stages of Imitation Game. I'm a little interested to hear what you guys think about it. I'm going to reserve my judgments until after I hear what you guys comment about. Just trying to hype it a little bit. It was, it kind of made me, like, cock my head, raise an eyebrow. I don't really know a better way to describe it, really. Let's get rid of stage 2 using only GBE. You can do, I'm going to assume that you can do all 7 stages on a main account using nothing but GBE and or heroes this week. No shield gens. Maybe, probably, don't know. There's very rarely shield gens. Oh, look at that, we got a crystal. Crystal will be our segue. I'm going to play this sound clip and then you guys can tell me what you think about it and we'll go forward.
I think, yeah, obviously, like Clash Royale has a very responsive user base as well. I think Boom Beach players are a little more laid back, which is pretty rad. But I know that the Royale guys like to, if they want you to hear something, you'll hear about it. So yeah, it's really cool just being able to push stuff out and get this like instant feedback. It's yeah, it's really refreshing. It's really cool.
So throughout that whole, by the way, that's Drew in an interview with Clash with Ash, talking about Clash Royale with one of the big Clash YouTubers. And through that whole thing, I thought, it sounded like I assumed he was going to say it's annoying, because anytime that Boom Beach had feedback, I felt like it wasn't taken well, or it kind of annoyed him or something like that. But then at the end, he said it's really refreshing, which was kind of like a kick in the guts to me. It felt like he was saying that Boom Beach didn't give enough feedback, which I don't think is completely accurate or fair. The community gave a ton of feedback, and then we got nothing back, was my general feeling. I mean, at the same time, he said when you push an update, you get feedback, and we didn't really get any updates. So it kind of sounded like he was salty about Boom Beach or wasn't happy with our community or something like that. It could be that there was nothing else said. 2 crystals in a row. Holy crap-a-lapa ding-dong. That is good times. Things are going well for us on Imitation Game today. So it might be that it's out of context. I listened to the rest of the interview and nothing else was said about Boom, so it might be that maybe he put his foot in his mouth. I know I do that in interviews and in videos all the time. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it came across like Boom Beach community wasn't doing anything and wasn't giving feedback, and I feel like there's a lot of feedback, and so maybe we need to give more feedback. And at the same time, I feel like he kind of dropped that on Rick's plate. By the way, Rick is our new community manager. If you're not aware of that, we have a new community manager. So hopefully that doesn't set Rick up for hearing all sorts of complaints and whining and feedback. But that's kind of the way I took it, is that we clearly need to give more information to Rick, because it sounds like we didn't give enough as a community to Drew. So let me know what you think. I'm not going to dwell on it, but it was kind of disappointing to hear that. Maybe I heard it wrong. Please let me know if you took it a different way as we get 2 shards. We're doing well on the rewards. Doing very well on the rewards. And by the way, I'll post a link to that video down below so you can go watch the whole thing. It's possible that I missed something. I ended up turning it off after about, I think, 10 minutes, something like that, because I just don't know anything about cards and trading, and it was not relevant for anything except for Clash Royale after the first minute or 3. So please, if you play Clash Royale, it sounds like there's been some changes recently that were a bit of a kick in the junk, and they were not announced. I don't think they brought out this update, and in the changelog they didn't include the fact that you can't trade cards anymore, or you have to spend more gold to trade cards. Or I don't play Clash Royale, so it doesn't really affect me, but it doesn't affect me at all actually. So I just know that there were some grumbles from some people around that I talked to. So hopefully that will get fixed. I don't know anything about it. I just know that the Boom Beach comment was kind of strange, and it didn't really make sense to me. So it could be that I heard it wrong, or I'm interpreting it wrong. So please do let me know in the comments, or just get your pitchforks. Maybe that I don't know what if I'm trying to get some perspective out of this, or I'm not trying to cause problems. I just it didn't sound right to me, and so I figured I would ask you guys if maybe you had different perspectives or ideas, or maybe as a community we need to give more feedback. This could be great for us as a community, could be the constructive criticism we need to get warships to where it needs to be. I don't know. One of the things that Ash from Clash with Ash had to say, which is fairly standard, and I feel like I've said all along as well, is if you're going to give feedback, make sure you do it politely, and think about your post, reread your post, check your post for grammar for that matter, and so I think that it seems like we need to give more feedback. We need to be more active. I don't know, but there's a lot of bugs that have not been fixed for months and months, and even probably years actually. I feel like the Everspark bugs have been around for like years and nothing has been done about them. So maybe, I mean, they said they're not going to put any updates out until the Warships update, so clearly we need to be more vocal when the Warships update drops. I don't know. Maybe I'm just clickbaiting, trying to get some reactions or something. Don't know. I hope not. If you feel that way, please do let me know. I try to run through the scenarios that can outcomes of any video that I put out before I do so, and I'm not. It's just one of that didn't sit well with me, and I let it ruminate for about 12 hours or so before posting, or 18 hours. Quite a while is the bottom line. And by the way, as you can see, I have instant training fixed. I have so yeah, if you have the GBE tribe, you can barrage down this all 7 stages. No troops needed to do any of these stages, so very, very easy one for anyone out there who doesn't want to waste time or troops or gold for that matter. You should be able to use all 8 attacks and get all 7 stages with 0 troops. We're sitting at about 8 minutes. I've been trying to make my videos 10 minutes just for a nice consistent timeline. So we'll see how long stage 7 takes us, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll go through and barrage all of the remaining stages on my other account. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna have to drop a smoke here quickly as that rocket launcher. Oh wow, it didn't even get a single shot off. I figured it might get like 1 rocket out or something like that. And if you didn't know, rocket launchers fire 15 rockets, and why that's important is because when you're calculating your barrage efficiency, you need to count on 1 to 2 rockets missing. So somewhere between 93 and 86% damage efficiency. If you've never done that before, you should try it. It's good. It's very useful for when you're doing operation attacks and things like that. Let's get one more shock out. Very, very easy stage 7. Very, very easy all stages today. You should be able to take that down with any level 40 or above, probably. Maybe 40, yeah, maybe HQ 17 or above. Yeah, just pick away at it. Maybe boost a little bit. As you saw, there are some crystals up for grabs. We managed to get 2 crystals, I believe. 2 crystals, and oh wow, stages 7, 6, 5 were pretty weak. Now, the higher the stages, you should get more rewards just because there's more buildings, and the more buildings means more chances of stones. But we actually did fairly terribly on stages 4, 5, 6, and 7. But stage 4, we got 2 shards. Stage 3, we got a crystal. Stage 2, we got a crystal. And stage 1, we got a shard. So pretty great rewards today. The random number generator was on our side, and hopefully that helps you guys plan your imitation game. And have a great weekend. I will try to post something tomorrow. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but maybe base review. Maybe I'll figure it out soon. But anyways, thanks for coming in. Please do let me know what you think about that soundbite, and if it's taken out of context, or maybe he's just pandering to the Clash Royale team group. Pandering is not the right word, but anyways, that's it. That's all. I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. Peace.